Well, we are heading out of Blythe, California, where I spent the night last night. It is already 85 degrees out. Not a lot going on in this town, um, but I did manage to find some good barbecue at Rebel Barbecue. Um, Tried to get out of here a little bit earlier, but also just needed to kind of sleep in. When I pulled in yesterday, it was already 101 degrees out. We got about 3.5 hours of riding today, and mostly through the desert, or at least half of it's through the desert. So I've got all the vents open in my jacket. 85 right now feels totally fine, but I'll tell you, when it was at 101, I was getting pretty exhausted yesterday, hence me stopping for the night. So we'll see what we see today going through the desert, and then we will head. We're kind of heading south and west from Blythe to I-8, which will then take me back into San Diego, and we will have completed I calculated it to be it's going to end up being about 3,417 miles on this trip. So it's been a thrill. I have learned a ton. I've never been out for longer than about a 250-mile bike ride. So going from that to nearly every day doing 400 miles on the days that I was riding was scary at first, and then when I realized I was actually fairly comfortable, it didn't become a chore. Mainly because I didn't really have anywhere that I absolutely needed to be. I somewhat winged this trip in terms of I had a general idea of where I wanted to go every morning, but sometimes I would take detours. But for the most part, I just kind of made a plan every morning, and that's what we did. So it is nice to have, I actually have a full month off, but I took 2 weeks for this trip, and we'll definitely do it again. We are about 10 miles outside of Blythe, about 75 miles to Brawley, California. It's just interesting to see these fields out here. I guess they're growing hay. We are definitely in the desert. So I don't know if these guys are actually getting rain or if they're sort of just watering all this on their own, but fascinating to see nonetheless. It looks like there's a lot of roads out here that I could easily get to and have some fun on the weekends, so I'll be exploring that as well later on this summer and beyond. It's just absolutely beautiful out here into the desert, sunshine, southwest landscapes. I didn't realize this, but we were in Riverside County, and these counties out here are just absolutely gigantic. Palm Springs is that way, like over an hour away, maybe even an hour and a half. I just passed a fire department that said Riverside County. I just thought that's absolutely insane because we are so far away from Riverside, California. So it's just amazing how large these counties are, including San Diego County and Los Angeles County. Just gigantic. But so far it hasn't heated up too bad. Just a nice view. Still probably about 85, but with all the vents open and just kind of keeping a steady pace, we're at about 50 miles an hour right now. Just keeping a steady pace, nice breeze, and staying cool. Hopefully, I know that when we get to the mountains, to go up over the mountains, it's going to cool off, and hopefully about, well, depends on the speed, but in about 2 hours from now. And so no matter what, get up into the mountains and come down on the western side into San Diego. It should be much cooler, and given that it's June, um, there may or may not be sunshine in San Diego, but even if there is, it's probably going to be in the low to mid 70s, so look forward to some of that too. Hard to believe that exactly 2 weeks ago I was looking forward to the heat, and looking forward to not being in 101 degree temperatures. So we'll see what happens. Right, just kind of some fun rolling hills here. Fascinating how they just kind of laid pavement nearly straight away through here. Oh, there's a turn. This truly is just a rocky, sandy, dirty desert out here. Kind of interesting how just a few miles back there was actual farmland where they were growing a lot of things. Now we are into nothing here. Just kind of sand, dirt, small rocks. It's just kind of fun here. I'm sure in a car or even one of these semis, I think they're bottoming out on these dips. You'll be able to see that, but the bike we're definitely not. Just kind of fun ride here. Very sort of almost moonscape like desert landscape. Just having some fun out here in the desert. Literally look like sand dunes, which they may be. I know there is some sand dune riding outside of San Diego, but I think we still have a ways to go before we get into that. Um, but pretty impressive, varied landscape. Just like on the way out, about every hour, it kind of changes. You realize you're into something that's like drastically different than what you saw an hour ago. So it's pretty cool over here. Alright, so I was right actually. These are these Imperial sand dunes. This is maybe one of those moments where having more of an adventure dual sport bike can come in handy down the line. Come on here and have some fun. Go out on the sand. Totally different than just off-road and gravel, but nonetheless, it was like suddenly became sand, so fascinating. Suddenly changed. This is where all these people do ponies and stuff that I see west of San Diego out this way before. Pretty fascinating to see how they just kind of laid this road through these sand dunes here. Totally unexpected. Past a number of bicyclists on the road out here. I wonder if this is a popular place to go. I will say there's not a lot of towns out here, so that was interesting to see that. I did that in a former life, very long bike rides through the middle of nowhere. I guess that's what I'm doing now, just going, 10 times as fast. See what's up over the top of this crest here. Alright. Yeah. Interesting. It's like these sand dunes, and you can see off in the distance, they basically stop to meet up on this. Somehow he's born. We're actually going right out of this here, just about half a mile or so. Pretty cool. Alright, just going through El Centro here. Filled up the gas tank for the last time for about 110 miles from home. We're going to be on I-8 for exactly 100 miles. So, retracing a few steps here from exactly a week ago, actually. I left downtown San Diego at about 9:15 and was probably coming through here at the exact same time, going in the opposite direction. So, see what the next. It's saying 2 hours. We'll see. Might be a little less than that. It just kind of depends on traffic, wind situation. It's a little breezy right now. But it should chill out about maybe 10 or 15 miles to get into the mountains. But homeward bound here. Got about, looks like about 10 miles going up into the mountains here shortly. Like I said before, this is actually the southernmost part of Coachella Valley. And it's just gorgeous. Like the wind farms, a lot of these blades actually get sent or shipped through San Diego and Coronado Bay. So it's kind of cool to see those being offloaded from the freighters, and then here they are. So just a moment ago we were at sea level, and now we're already at 1,000 feet. But I dig these mountains here, just with this rocky landscape. It's kind of cool. It's almost noon. Maybe 11:30. It's already 95 degrees out here. I'm sure it's going to be well over 100 out here later on today. So I think I timed it get out of here, get out of Blythe, uh, get enough sleep, rest up and everything, get a little breakfast, and get on the road before it got way too hot. So, just right there, it probably dropped about 5 degrees. That's much nicer. So we are, it says 90 miles outside of San Diego, and I'll have some fun going up here. It's just amazing. To me, it's just amazing landscape. What a trip this has been. Just pulling into downtown San Diego here, where I live. 3,416 miles later. Got about one more mile to go. And thank you guys for following along. Special thanks to my buddy Jason Covey, Scott Gerhardt, both trumpet players in the military bands in Washington, D.C., and for giving me some advice on the trip. And wow, I can't believe that it was a week ago when I left here, and furthest I had ever ridden up to that point was out to Palm Springs and back, which is about 250 miles. And basically every single day I was riding over 300 miles on the days that I was riding, sometimes upwards of 500. And I do not know why the streets are so bad in San Diego. They're just awful. Anyways, what a trip. I can't even believe this, that just happened. And I'm already looking forward to the next one. Anyways, we're here in the Gas Lamp district, and other than El Paso, I mean, El Paso was the only major city that I went through, so it's a little odd to be back downtown around so many cars and people and everything. But as fun as this trip was, it's time to put the bike away for a little bit and chill out, get the service interval maintenance done, and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's about 72 degrees out, typical San Diego temperatures. And the sun is out here. I hadn't seen the sun for gosh, it felt like 2 months before I left. Just been gray. So, anyways, all right. Home, sweet home. Go see my 2 cats. I'm sure they've missed me. I know that I've missed them. And nothing has changed other than the sun is out. So, thanks for following along, and hopefully you will continue to follow along as I get better at this Sena 50C and have some more content here. So, thanks very much. I can't even believe it. Home here. How nervous I was leaving. So, all right. That is how that goes. All right. Made it. Just got home here. Let's see what the cats have to say.
Hello. Hello. Hello, boys. Hello. Did you miss me? I missed you. Okay. Yes, hello.